What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 9 of the Cinematic Voice Podcast. Today, we got Bilal back in the building for
Yes,
this episode
sir.
for the Oscars. How you doing, Bilal?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's my day off of work today, so it's a really good day today. No, not a great day of today after the news that we got about an hour ago. But
And I don't mind that news. I'll be 26 when it comes out. You know.
I'll be 20. I'll be 26 also. Wait, no, I'll be 27. Oh, yeah, I'll be
Oh,
20. I'll be 27 when it comes out. But for today's episode, we'll be talking about, of course, the Oscars happened Sunday, so we'll be talking about the Oscars. Of course, we'll be talking about some movie news. I think some trailers came out. I'm not sure, but let's get right to it. Bilal, what have you watched this week?
oh boy. So I just watched The Gentleman. Love that movie. Guy Ritchie finest. I saw The Edge of Tomorrow. Love that movie. Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt. What can go wrong? Then I saw Pulp Fiction. Quentin Tarantino classic. I butchered his name by the way, but we don't talk about that. And then that's like Demsel, the new Netflix movie with Millie Bobby Brown. That movie was but and yeah, I watched my last movie I watched was another Quentin Tarantino film, Inglourious Basterds. That was absolutely amazing. How about you?
Okay, so I've seen only two movies this week. I watched Kung Fu
Step your
Panda.
game up.
I know I do need to step my game up.
Watch more movies.
Yes, I will watch
Shout
more movies.
out to
Um,
George.
True. So I watched only two. I watched Kung Fu Panda 4. Not that great. I could go into a little bit of review later on if you guys want, if you want me to. But I also watched Dune. We watched Dune Part 2 in IMAX finally.
Nice.
Great choice.
With your
It
boy
was
Sammy.
great. Yeah, it was good in IMAX. Um, but with that being said, let's get Ryan. Let's go into my Kung Fu Kung Fu Kung Fu Panda 4. I'm over just do a little review on that because you haven't seen it yet, Bilal, right?
Nah, I haven't.
So of course I watched Kung Fu Panda 4. I haven't watched 2 and 3, but I'm going off my opinions on the first one because of course the first Kung Fu Panda is a classic. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, this was a really big letdown.
Bro, you
Um,
gotta watch the other Kung Fu Panda movies, man.
Oh, I definitely will be. But this is a really big letdown from what I remember in the first Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black gives a great performance in this. It's Jack Black. He puts his all into a role. He is Poe no matter what. But the chameleon, I like her as a villain. Viola Davis does the voice acting for the chameleon. You could definitely tell it's Viola Davis. I think this character was built for her. We got Aquafina in this, which Aquafina
I don't
not,
mind her. I don't mind her.
but it's
Just
just the role though. I think in this, like, I think you could pick somebody a little bit better. I don't know if Aquafina was like the role for this
mm,
character. Like Aquafina's not a not a bad actress, but this was not a role for her. But there are some things I don't want to get into spoiler territory for Bilal, but there are some things that they show in the trailer that were misleading as crap.
please tell me it was Tai Long because that trailer made him so dirty.
Oh, you want me to? You want me to just tell you?
For sure.
Okay, spoiler warning, guys, if you haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 4 yet. Tai Long and the Furious 5.
Yeah.
Tai Long shows up, like, the scene in the trailer, last 30 minutes of the movie.
Bro, what?
And the Furious 5 only shows up in the credits where they show the director and the actors and everything.
Okay, that's
And
no.
there's no voice acting by them. There's no Angelina Jolie. There's no Jackie Chan. It's just them.
No. No. I don't like that.
Yes, that's how bad it was. Oh, the little song by Jack Black that has been going around on TikTok?
Yeah.
That's the end credit song.
That song, how does it go?
It's that Britney Spears song. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Come on, baby, hit me one more time.
Yes,
Oh yeah, okay.
that one. But really devastating. But of course, that's it for the Kung Fu Panda 4 review. But let's get right into it. Our big main topic that we're talking about this week is the Oscars. So the Oscars just happened 2 days ago, this past Sunday. At first, I thought it was going to be a poor theme sweep.
Yeah, poor
Then
things
all,
did really well though.
all of a sudden, Oppenheimer came right in and did what Oppenheimer does. They really had the biggest sweep of the night.
They dropped a bomb.
True. So let me pull up the results for this real quick so we can look over them. I put rules, results. If I can type, that'll be good, people. Oh, right here. Um,
And we'll be just right back.
we'll be right back with the presentation. No, I'm not going to invite nobody. Present, screen share. So hopefully you guys see this. This is actually easier. I didn't have to even click on the website. Google just helps me out. Do you see this?
Yes, I see this.
Okay, so here are all the winners of the Oscars. But if we really want to get technical,
Technical, that's a big word.
do you want to go technical or do you just want to zoom right through them right here?
Let's just go through them quickly, man, and then we'll talk
Okay,
about.
so for Best Actor, Cillian Murphy won, which that was the perfect decision for the Best Actor. Best Actress was Emma Stone. Best Picture was Oppenheimer. Best Supporting Actor was Robert Downey Jr. Best Supporting Actress was Divine Joy Randolph. Best Director was Christopher Nolan. Best Original Song was What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. The Boy in the Heron won Best Animated Feature. The Best International Feature Film was Zone of Interest. Best Score was Oppenheimer. Let's go. Best Original Screenplay was Anatomy of a Fall. Best Cinematography was Oppenheimer. Best Visual Effects was Godzilla Minus One. Best Adapted Screenplay was American Fiction. Best Live Action Short Film was The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. Best Costume Design was Poor Things. Best Production Design was Poor Things. Best Makeup and Hairstyle was Poor Things. Best Filming Editing was Oppenheimer. Best Animated Short was War is Over. Then Best Documentary was 20 Days in. I don't know how to say that. Best documentary short was The Last Repair Shop, and the best sound was The Zone of Interest. So, Bilal, what is the biggest thing you want to talk about right now about these winners?
I mean, first of all, we knew Cillian Murphy was going to win the Oscar, rightfully so. His performance as Oppenheimer was absolutely excellent. The one that gets me most intrigued is Emma Stone and Lily Gladstone. I know some people are really 50-50 on that one, especially with a lot of people loving Lily Gladstone's performance inside Killers of the Flower Moon. And her performance inside that movie was powerful and emotional. So, like, but Emma Stone's performance inside Poor Things was in a whole different level, especially with the character she has to portray a Bella being such a unique character, especially her character being reanimated, so she has to kind of act like a child and have that coming to age element to the character as well. So I do think Emma Stone deserved to win over Lily Gladstone, even though I would like to see Lily Gladstone win the Oscar. Um, Anatomy of Fall winning Best Original Screenplay is a fantastic pick. That movie is so incredible. The script is engaging. It's such a great courtroom drama. Sandra Holler's performance inside that movie is spectacular. Robert Downey Jr. winning Best Supporting Actor. That's another one that we knew that's going to happen, and that deserves all the respect in the world because Robert Downey Jr., in my opinion, delivered better performance than Cillian Murphy inside Oppenheimer. That could be a hot take, but every time Robert Downey Jr. showed up inside the film, he was stealing the screen. Such a intelligent performance throughout the full runtime. So I believe he deserved winning that Oscar for Best Supporting. Thank God that Godzilla Minus One won
Yes.
for Best Visuals because my God, we said this before in the podcast, 15 million dollar budget, and they're able to craft such an incredible immense Godzilla, especially with the dominant breath scene and the way the movie was shot. It was so well put together, and that movie is so spectacular in so many elements. um we got Joe Woyne, Joe Rana winning for the holdovers, rightfully so. I think that race was not even a race. I knew she was going to win that Oscar. Um, Billie Eilish win Best Original Song. Again, no surprise there. That was such a powerful and meaningful song. So I appreciate Billie Eilish putting that song together. I think that's all of my thoughts. But shout out to Ryan Gosling for performing "I'm Just Ken" in the Oscars because that was beautiful. Like that made me tear up a little bit. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to you, my friend.
So, first of all, Killian Murphy was the right decision for the best leading actor. But let's get right onto it. Let's go with our Robert Downey Jr. This man has went through everything from doing drugs, getting in trouble when he was young in the 90s, from being one of the biggest superheroes in Iron Man for our generation, then breaking out of the MCU formula, being an Oppenheimer, winning an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. That's something that everyone has been thinking about with all these actors that are coming out of Marvel. Which one of them can break out of the Marvel formula first? And it was Robert Downey Jr., and this is the perfect example of that. But the next thing I want to get to, Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah.
He just finally won his first Oscar. If you didn't know, this dude directs the Batman Dark Knight trilogy, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, Dunkirk, Tenet, Inception. He has been nominated year after year when his movies come out for Best Director. And he has finally won his first ever Oscar ever, not only for Best Director, but ever. And of course, we got Oppenheimer winning Best Picture. Everyone thought some movies were. I knew Oppenheimer was going to be the best movie of the year. But let's get right into it. Godzilla minus one, like you said, $15 million budget, and they done amazing with the visuals in this. Not only that storytelling, but this movie deserves it. I think the first ever Godzilla movie to win an Oscar finally. So big props to them. Now let's go into my last big thing, the score. Oppenheimer won Best Score. Ludwig Göransson, his second Oscar win, I found out that night, by the way. First being Black Panther. I think he was nominated for another one, which I'm thinking was probably Dunkirk. But huge props to him. Great score for that, by the way. Divine Joy Randolph, like you said, was the declared winner for Best Supporting Actress. And Emma Stone, that pick actually shocked me because I was leaning more towards Lily Gladstone with her performance in Killers of the Flower Moon. But huge props and congratulate to her. But the biggest question I want to ask you below, with Doom Part 2 being delayed to this year, if it wasn't delayed to the actors and writers strikes, would it have thrown a wrench into the Oscars this year?
I think it would, but I still think Oppenheimer would have done way better than Dune Part Two. But that is like a what if scenario of that I've seen one because I feel like it'll go like Oppenheimer and Dune 2 sweeping the Oscars instead of Poor Things and Oppenheimer, but that'll be something really interesting. But we'll see how rest of this year goes to see how Dune Part 2 does in the Oscars next year. But that's an interesting question for sure, though.
Because for me, like when I look at it, there's some things that differentiate. Killian, I think is better than Timmy because Timmy shows his acting chops in the last half of Dune Part Two. Killian showed his acting chops in the whole movie. Best Picture, I'm probably leaning towards Dune Part Two. Oppenheimer's good, but I think the way Dune Part Two is different from Dune Part One and the scale of it, performance great. Um, Best Supporting Actor. Oh, I don't know. It'll be a race between Robert Downey Jr. and Austin Butler.
I have to give it to Robert Downey Jr. Yes,
I think.
also, yeah, that I don't think that's a race, man. That's a clear winner in my eyes. Don't get me
Uh,
wrong, Austin Butler was great in Dune Part 2, but Robert Downey Jr. was another level in Oppenheimer, in my opinion.
I think if it was Denis versus Chris Nolan, Denis would have won. I'm a big Chris Nolan guy, but I think Denis would have won for Dune Part Two because this is only a Part Two, but he's so good in that. The score would easily gone to Dune Part Two. Ludwig Göransson does good, but Hans Zimmer, I think, has created something special with the Dune Part Two score. Is it best visual effects? Would Dune
Uh,
Part Two be Godzilla -1 if Dune Part Two came out this year?
Probably, but I would still give it to Godzilla -1 considering the budget was much lower, and they were able to do that with that amount of money.
But I think that's mostly it. Because adapted screenplay would definitely went to Dune Part Two
Oh yeah,
over American Fiction. But I think mostly that's it for this part because, like you said, Dune Part Two is going to be definitely an Oscar run this coming up season. There's a lot of great movies coming out. We got Furiosa.
yeah. Furiosa.
Um,
I feel like Furiosa and Dune Part 2 is gonna be a battle in the Oscars. I have a weird feeling about
you
that.
gotta think though, Metropolis by Francis Ford Coppola is coming out this year also.
Oh,
So that throws another wrench right there. Lord of the Rings, the animated one, because this it's made by the original creators of the original trilogy. Even though it'll be animated, I think it might go for some other stuff also.
mm,
But with that being said, I think that is it for the Oscar talk, isn't it?
yeah.
So let's get into some movie news. There is one thing I want to just talk about right now. We just got this
Batman
an
2
hour
being
ago.
delayed.
We just got the news that the Batman Part Two has been delayed. Let me pull this up real quick to October 2nd, 2026. One whole year out from its original release date of October 3rd, 2025. So let's pull this up real quick.
Me personally, I'm
Of
okay
course,
with
guys,
it.
if
I
you haven't
mean,
followed them, how do you feel below about pulling this up?
Batman 2 being delayed a year. Let them cook, man. Like I trust Matt Reeves so much.
Yeah,
Like, I'm let them take their time. Let them make a great movie. I'm cool with it. Like I'm okay with it. Either way, another year, that's fine. I'm patient.
everything's taking long to load right now. Here we go. Oh, before we get into that, Yeah, let's get past that for right now. Yep, there we go. October 2nd, 2026. A devastating day in movie history, ladies and gentlemen. But my thoughts. I'm sad about this, but one, this was due to the writer and actor strikes. I kind of thought that when it was first announced. But hmm, I think this is a good thing. That so the Batman Part Two being delayed is a good thing because Matt Reeves has an extra year now to have a good script because he's got all these new characters, new villains in this, and he actually can flesh the story out now instead of like rushing it and not be good. Because I want the Batman Part Two to be better than the Batman.
Yeah.
But you got anything else about this below?
I'm okay with it. Like I said before, let Matt Reeves cook. He's a director that I absolutely trust, and take their time with it. Like I want to see a high quality Batman too, so I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm sad. It sucks it got delayed, but in the same time, let these people cook and craft something great for us.
The only thing I think about this because they delayed a whole year to the next October, right? This movie has to be Halloween themed. I've been thinking. I'm thinking
Oh,
there has to be because there's a comic like storyline that this it's the long Halloween storyline. I think they're going to do with that.
I oh my gosh.
Below, Nev Campbell has officially announced that on Instagram. She posted on Instagram the script and everything that she is returned for Scream 7. Not only that, let's get into more. Kevin Williams, the original writer of the Scream movies, is set to direct. Yeah, Kevin Williams is set to direct Scream 7 also. And I think mostly that's it right now. Along,
Yeah.
tell me how you feel because you are a little bit personal more with this one.
I mean, for me, like me personally, if I was Nev Campbell, I'd be standing solidarity with Melissa Pereira because she was unfairly like fired by Spyglass. So I'm not a fan of her coming back, especially with her staying on business with Scream Six because she wasn't getting paid enough. So not really excited about this news. I mean, I do like the Scream franchise, but not in these circumstances.
I'm gonna say this. I'm excited for this, but there's another thing I'm gonna tell you. She's just the first casting, I think. What about if Spyglass has got their head out of their asses and actually made the right decision and actually is bringing Melissa back? And they're
Uh,
not going to announce it all at once because and set a little time because they're just have the script right now because technically they haven't announced anything about the mixed twins. They haven't announced anything about Courtney Cox's Gail. They have only announced Sydney, and that's it. And that Kevin Williams is directing. I was wondering because it was too quick to write a new script just like that.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
thinking, I wonder if they made some tweaks in the script because, of course, the killers for Scream 7 was leaked after Melissa was fired and Jenna Ortega left the project. I was wondering if they tweaked the script a little bit with the killers. I think Sydney was probably always going to be in the script. They were just waiting to get the money for Nev to come back. And I think because of course there's no release date, no nothing. I'm not shocked in a couple, like in a month or two, we get an announcement that these two are coming back. The original core, like the core four, is coming back
oh, I hope so, but I don't know. Like, we'll see. I'm not too excited with it unless I know more about the more upcoming news about it.
because for me when this was announced, all of this was pushed down for me because like with all the stuff happening, it's like okay, this but it's like this is the main thing I was worried about. But no. Oh, let's talk about. Oh, there's before we get into the main thing below. I know you've been wanting to talk about this. You messaged me today about this. But first of all, the Salem Lots remake will be released on Max later this year. First of all, fuck you, Warner Brothers. This movie was supposed to come out 2 years ago in theaters. Now you want to move it to HBO Max after Discovery, and you made the deal and you pushed out Evil Dead Rise, and it was something else that Blue Beetle you put in theaters, but then you want to put this movie everyone has been waiting for on HBO Max that was supposed to be in theaters. Is like I don't get the logic of what Warner Brothers is doing, but
Mm-hmm.
they need like get their heads out of their asses because it's not working. Because you know what really makes me mad? You look right now, Doom Part 2 is a Warner Brothers movie, right?
Yeah.
$365 million for 9 days. And then you want to drop a horror movie that is a classic that every horror movie person loves, and you want to drop it on a streaming service. No. They better think about this and rewind and put this into the theater. That's all I have to be said. But Bilal, you know what we're gonna be talking about, right?
Monkey Man?
Yes,
Oh.
we're gonna be talking about Monkey Man. Of
Oh, new Fall
course,
Guy poster.
yesterday. So yesterday, I think it was last night at South by Southwest, Monkey Man finally had its world premiere, and it has some amazing reviews right now. Because let me see what the Rotten Tomatoes score is. Last time I seen it was 100. Well,
It's
let's see what the
88 now.
updated ranking is. Hey, it's still good.
88. Yeah, 88. Still really good.
Well, let everybody know your excitement about Monkey
All
Man.
right. First of all, Dave Patel. You the king. Like I love everything that Dave Patel does. Him directing his first movie and making himself an action star. Such a great idea. Shout out to Jordan Peele for picking up this project. Because based on our trailer, this is like a personal story that has really great long shots of the action. And Dave Patel seems like he's delivering his all to this movie, directing and starring. But this is like most importantly a passion project for Dave Patel. So that's something I really appreciate that he's doing his own story, showcase his own vision, and hearing the great reviews gets me so excited to check out Bucky Man because this movie looks like an absolute banger of an action film that I'm super pumped out for.
So is that for me right now? Hmm. I'm
Right?
excited. I'm excited. This
How
movie is
excited?
getting this movie is getting closer and closer.
Yeah,
So if
bro.
you guys know, I if you guys looked on my Instagram story and you guys will be listening to the episode of me and Brandon and Sammy talking about Doom Part 2. When we got out of the theater from watching Doom Part 2, there was a Monkey Man poster and those two were talking about it. They were like they're excited and everything, right? And I looked at them and I'm like, this is probably the movie of April. There's like a pretty good bit of movies out of April, but I think this will be the best movie in April. It's an Indian style John Wick, and you know how
Yeah.
much we love John Wick here.
Yes, sir.
It looks violent, it looks brutal, it looks creative, and shout out to Jordan Peele for picking this up because Netflix was just going to drop this onto streaming,
Which is
and
such a stupid decision.
it's like why? Because like there has been great reviews coming out of South by Southwest right now. I think it's just I don't know what Netflix was thinking. Shout out to Jordan Peele for picking this up though. And from right now, we are literally 24 days from this movie coming out. It can't get here soon enough because hot take right now, if this movie is as says as everyone is, like everyone says it is from South by Southwest, and these trailers look good, this might be my number two of the year by the time April comes.
This could be my number one.
This will be out. This probably could be out doing part two for you.
Yes. I'm an action buff, of course. It could be
Now you gave me hyped after your little like pep talk that you had.
a pet talk.
That little pep talk hype speech that you had about Monkey Man. Now you gave me more hype.
Oh man.
Oh, should make more shares this time about Beyond the Spider Verse.
Wait, what?
Of course, Stranger Things season Spider Verse. Dude, you know we were supposed to get this movie at the end of this month.
I know, man. Pain, bro.
Um,
Hopefully it comes out next year, right? Like we don't know is there a release date yet.
I don't know. No, there's no release date yet. It's like, but Stranger Things season 5 is starting to film. It looks like today. No, it's been filming, but here's the behind the scenes because that's not great behind the scenes. We're gonna skip the Rebel Moon news because Rebel Moon is a piece of. Of course, that was 4 hours ago. So some people have put in. So like before, Bilal said that the Monkey Man was 100% with 5 reviews. 15 years ago today, Bilal, Spider-Man 4 was supposed to be was announced.
Oh my gosh,
Devastating.
man.
Just think we can't
Hard.
have got Spider-Man 4 by Sam Raimi. Of course, more Monkey Man.
Keep me with the monkey
Our
man
next
that
poster.
need, bro. Fall Guy poster looking very nice. I like that. Ooh,
Of
the new
course, the new
Rachel,
logo for the new Spider-Man show.
new Rachel
Oh
Zegler
yeah,
movie.
that yeah. 44% Rotten Tomatoes.
I heard it's at like 8 at IMDb though. So
Yeah, never trust Rotten Tomatoes. Shang-Chi 2 is set to film next year. Ooh, the plot is set to deal with time travel.
oh, nice.
Okay.
When is this?
Um,
Oh, when is this Rachel Zegler movie coming out? I'm really interested about it.
I don't know. Sometime I think this year, probably.
It's at 62 now, so it's going up in the rating.
Good, dude, good. Um,
Oh God, the Flash
yeah,
again. Ooh.
Morbius. Oh, Batman. Oh, the first trailer
Oh,
for Alien Romulus is supposed to reportedly be released
thank
this month.
God. Thank God. I was just wondering, like, did you forget about this movie or something? Because I'm an Alien fan, bro. Give it to me.
Um, the first poster for the first Omen, and the new trailer we got. Oh, first clip of Winnie the Pooh, Blood of Honey
Oh God.
2. Below,
Oh,
you
I heard.
have to watch that clip. I know you don't want to watch it. Just watch that clip.
Oh,
No,
yo,
Tigger?
Furiosa
Tigger
news.
is him.
Okay. Take- Right, we got some Furiosa news.
Yeah, I see you some new Furiosa news, but Tigger is him.
Sure.
Oh, why we gotta have Taylor Swift and Fall Guy? Can we not just have him sing "I'm Just Kin"?
I heard Roadhouse has
Oh,
really good
oh,
reviews.
that's a nice poster for Roadhouse. Yes, we were. I'm trying to get there right now so we could talk about it because I'm excited for Roadhouse. Now you can see me three is expected to film soon. Oh, a new Super Mario's movie is supposed to a move. New Mario movie is supposed to it's in the works. Supposed to be released April 3rd, 2026.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Mm.
Um, Doom Part 2 has earned $72 million in IMAX screens only.
Yeesh. Let's
That's
go.
good though. That's actually good. It might hit 100 million because it's got 9 days before I think Ghostbusters. Yeah, before Ghostbusters takes over the IMAX screens,
Mm-hmm.
which they should have never put Ghostbusters in IMAX. They should have just let Dune do its thing until Godzilla X Kong come out.
Yeah.
Of course, the first Omen trailer, a big poster. Kung Fu Panda 4 has earned $58.3 million in the domestic box office opening weekend, the best since the original.
Oh.
And then 80.3 million. It made money. People like Kung Fu Panda. Oh, here we
Uh-huh.
go. Argyle. Oh, Argyle. This is a win for me. This is a win for me. Argyle in this theatrical
Oh,
corner
come
without
on,
even reaching
man.
across $100 million to the global box office. It's a win for us.
Come on, it wasn't
Oh,
that bad. Chill,
oh,
bro.
I'm excited when I hear this. Sam Raimi said there's a chance of a Spider-Man 4 happening, like his Spider-Man 4. How you feel?
Oh, I really want this. Yeah, that's it. I really
I
want
really
this.
want this too. Um, it will be set probably after No Way Home, so it'll be a whole different story of what we're supposed to get. But if he makes it, $1 billion, I am telling you right now, or $2 billion, everyone will be flocking to the theaters to go see Spider-Man 4.
Ooh, it's that Disney Ridley as Ray. I think those ones. You know, like when's the Ray movie coming out?
I don't know. It said the script is not even. It says the script for the upcoming Ray movie is not ready yet. Daisy really says she hopes film is. Daisy really says. No, Daisy really says she hopes filming begins this year, but she ain't sure yet. How you gonna film this year when the script ain't done? You gonna improv the movie?
Yes.
So here's my. If you want to,
Eight,
this could be
eight,
the last main thing that I want to talk about.
88% Roadhouse. The trailer
Or
looks a
do you want to
lot of
talk about
fun. And
85? Let's go. Wait, it's only how much I wonder is it right now because that was 85 right there. Let's see, Roadhouse. Roadhouse.
78.
No, still not bad though. Oh,
Still
what's the?
pretty
Is
high.
there any audience scores?
No, not yet, because the movie's not released yet, bud.
No, but it's like some of the people I was wondering they're not critics though at South by Southwest if they will put their
Yeah,
teen audience score.
but Rotten Tomatoes don't really just puts them in after words. Like,
Oh, okay. I'm excited for this movie. We got Conor McGregor being Conor McGregor. We got Jake Gyllenhaal. Who plays Ratcatcher 2?
Daniela Mature.
She's in
Daniela,
this.
yeah.
If this movie looks good, um, I if this movie comes out, when does it come out? It comes out
March
in
1.
9 days
Yeah, bud. 9
on
days.
Prime. I'm excited for this. I'm really looking forward to this. This is a day one watch, definitely. But let's make sure that we're not skipping anything. Of course, Sony is mad at Dakota Johnson for calling Madam Web bad, but of course the movie is bad. We already all know this.
Dakota Johnson speaking facts right now, Sony. Just learn. Gosh. Dakota Johnson
Yeah,
defender, bro, right
be
here,
better,
man.
get better.
That's
But
it, man.
oh no. This is not. No. We are going to talk about those photos I sent you if I can find them. Let me look them up. You know what photos I sent you, right? A couple days ago.
I don't know. I don't check your DMs.
No, I'm not checking DMs. I'm looking it up. No. What the heck? How you spell it?
First look at Furiosa.
Yeah, how you spell Furiosa?
uh,
Furiosa. Okay, that could be it. There we go. My spelling is way off, probably. Oh no, here we go. That's not what we're talking about. Where are these first looks?
I need this movie right now.
There was
Oh
a
my
first look.
gosh.
Remember what I showed you, right?
Yeah, I remember. It was in
Where is it?
oh
Oh, these are the two you were talking about.
Ghost. Yeah, ghosts are hard, bro. I like that. I like the outline on the face, I am Furiosa on the skull. It looks so dope. I like it.
And this movie's gonna be awesome. I finally saw this trailer in IMAX, and yes, I'm going opening day probably to see this in IMAX. So I'm like, yes, or open the weekend at
Yep.
least.
This movie's gonna do better than Doom Part 2.
I don't know, will it though? It will make money. I know that because
if
there's a
you
lot of fans. And people were
yeah.
excited for this my Doom Part Two showing in IMAX. People were excited for this after watching the trailer.
Bro, like if you once you see Mad Max Fury Road, you understand what I mean, bro.
I might be a watch today or tonight because of course I gotta watch Godzilla. Wait, hold up real quick.
All right, I'm going to Letterboxd. Guess what the French rating is for Mad Max Fury Road?
What do you mean? Who?
Friends rating, like like in the rating thing, there's like rating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Who? Okay, so guys, that first of all, that is it for the news. Let's pop up back other thing. Oh, just for our friends.
yeah, friends. Yeah.
Oh, so do I just like guess each one of them?
No, 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 no. Just guess in general, like four, like 3.2, like
So
whatever.
you just tell me a friend, and I guess like that.
No, 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 no. Like one sec. For example, you pull up a movie, right? There's
Yeah,
like ratings, right? You
yeah.
press this, then
Oh,
friends.
who's gonna be the highest out of them?
Yeah, like friends or
Yeah,
ratings in general. All right, that's the new gaming plan. All right, we're doing it for Mad Max Fury Road. What do you think the general rating is for Mad Max Fury Road?
for our friends.
No, just in
Oh,
general.
for right now. I'm going with a 4.1.
No, 4.2.
I was going 4.2, but I'm like a little bit.
I have to have our friends ratings.
Oh, I'm going 4.4.
No, 4.5.
Oh, okay. I know a lot of our friends are high on this movie. You, George.
Alex,
Yeah, I
Cindy.
think Alex Coleman just watched it last night, gave it 5 stars. Does Sydney have it rated? Or just watched?
Cindy 5 star.
Oh, yes, 5 stars. I'm definitely going to have to watch this movie. Oh, if you were over in America for Cinemark, they were re-releasing all the Mad Maxes in theaters.
What?
Yes.
Really? I wish I could see Mad Max Fury Road in the movie theater.
But with that being said, guys, Is that it for you, Bilal?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, with that being said, guys, this is the end of episode 9 of the Cinematic Boys podcast. So let's get into a little bit in our future episodes. So for our next review, we'll be doing um Godzilla 2014, which I think Bilal won't be there for that one.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Um, but Sammy will be on there. I've already talked to Sammy. He will be on for the episode to talk about Godzilla. But also for episode 10 of the Cinematic Boys podcast, I think we're gonna try to record these during the day so we can get Bilal on here so we can talk some movie news and reviews and stuff. So are you gonna be watching any of the movies in theaters so we can get a little reviewing?
I'm gonna try to, but it's gonna be. We'll see. I'll try.
I know the only thing that's really like releasing this week worldwide is Love Lies Bleeding.
Yeah.
But besides that, I think I'm gonna try to watch Imaginary.
Oh God, have fun.
Yeah,
I heard. I heard it's
I
terrible.
heard it's
So,
bad, but it's like it's Blumhouse, and you
of
know how
course.
much I love Blumhouse.
Yeah.
So, guys, with that being said, when you guys hear me again, it will be because this episode, I think I'll be uploading it probably Wednesday
Hmm.
because where we had to talk about the Oscars afterwards. But when you guys hear me next time, it will be on Friday for the Godzilla review. Next time you hear Bilal, it probably will be for the Godzilla review or episode 10 of the Cinematic Boys podcast. And guys, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time.
MBK out.